Continental Championship Wrestling in Pensacola City Auditorium tomorrow night. Match time is 8 p.m. In a six-man steel cage match, the Bullet, Brad, and Roberto Soto go up against Robert Fuller, Mr. Olympia, and Boomer H. Lynch. In a special event, it will be Lady Maxine against the exotic Adrian Street. The Southeastern title, Norvel Austin against Nightmare 2. U.S. Junior title return, Tim Horner against Nightmare 1. That's in Pensacola tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Hey, I'll tell you what, some great wrestling upcoming in Pensacola tomorrow night at 8 p.m. at the City Auditorium, and more particularly a six-man tag team match.
That's right, six-man tag team match, and it's in the steel cage, baby. What that means is that skin touches that steel cage, and it cuts, and blood runs down the side, and it makes a mess, Brad Armstrong. And I'm hoping after you see the one in Pensacola tomorrow night after Super Bowl, after you see the blood piled up in the ring, then you'll know you hope you're first come Mobile and not second, because I don't think you got guts enough to walk in a ring full of blood, punk. And you're gonna
it's a six-man tag, and let's listen to these comments.
You know, tomorrow night they're going to surround the ring, gentlemen, with steel. A steel cage match, 6 men involved. And there ain't no room to tag out. It's going to have to be 3-on-3 right from the word go. And tell them how they settle it in your country.
Nosotros vamos, la bala y Brad Armstrong y yo vamos a cogerlo, le vamos a dar la encima. Vamos a estar en una jaula nosotros y le vamos a caer el puño.
All right, you got this Puerto Rican boy fired up, and you got two old Southern-born, Southern-bred boys here fired up, and tomorrow night, I know another little boy's going to be fired up when Maxine sets a fire into that little short fanny of yours. Adrian Street, you going down, Boomer, Olympia, Robert Fuller, everybody is going down in Pensacola. Steel cage tomorrow night.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Continental Championship Wrestling tomorrow night in Pensacola at the City Auditorium. Match time is 8 p.m. Make your plans to be there. B, Lady Maxine against the exotic Adrian Street.
I suppose being so tall makes him lightheaded. I can't believe my luck. I mean, how stupid. I thought I'd finished her once, and she comes back for more. Just shows these American girls are very tough and very stupid, aren't they?
Well, first of all, I understand that you're going to be in a float or are afloat.
Oh, yes, I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, and can I float? Nobody floats like the exotic Adrian, the atomic butterfly, the poison peacock. Can I float? I'm looking forward to that more than the matches. I mean, I'm really looking forward to sort of, you know, being in Mobile and sort of smashing people to pieces and all that kind of thing. But, oh, can I float? I just can't wait. That beautiful parade.
I can't believe the fact. First of all, I'm taller than you are, and you're going to take on Lady Maxine, 6'4".
They're all the same size lying down there.
Oh, brother. All right, I'll tell you what, we're going to find out tomorrow night in Pensacola. Well, wrestling, I have never seen a feud build like this one. Let's go back in time right now and take a look when the situation started to get out of hand, when it became a whipping match situation between the Nightmares and the Riches. Let's take a look. And Johnny Rich, let's fly with the leather. He lets fly again. And remember, this one is for 20 lashes. You can hear the crowd chanting the count. And the second Nightmare got a taste of that leather. And now Tommy Rich. Tommy Rich laying out that leather on the back. Rich caught from behind, and the referee dropped. The referee dropped. And he's gotten those keys. He has gotten the keys and is freeing the Nightmare. Well, from there, things moved on, and they did indeed. Finally, a challenge was made. The loser of a match was going to have to wear a chicken suit. And, well, here's the way the Nightmares look, one of them wearing a chicken suit. The Nightmares, probably the most devious tag team combination I've ever seen in action. were not to be outdone by the Riches, no question about that. They seized upon an opportunity when they literally tarred and feathered Johnny Crash Rich. Let's go back in time to that ill-fated moment. Wait a minute. Johnny Rich hurdled to one side as the Nightmares hit the ring. Double suplex by the Nightmares. Rich in trouble. Now they're catching Johnny Rich outside the ring. Now what are they doing? They've got Johnny Rich outside the ring and in trouble. Meanwhile, Clark and what are they doing? Oh, no. No, they're literally tar and feathering Johnny Rich outside the ring. Tommy Rich, unaware of what's happening. Johnny Rich being doused with feathers by the Nightmares. And there's Tommy Rich outside the ring. But the Nightmares, well, in addition to everything else, the final insult was heaped upon Johnny and Tommy Rich when the Nightmares came forth with a bird poster, if you will, saying that this is exactly what the Riches were, chickens, if you will. And here's what happened when they displayed that poster.
He's got feathers from head to toe.
Well, I hope you two are...
That's great, baby. What? I think it's great, Gordon. And you know what? Everybody knows that in 1985, Tommy Rich had those big life-size posters he was trying to sell. Is that right? Yep. Well, we have come up with a poster for 1986. It's going to be the poster child, and we would like for the director to show that on the film right now. Show a picture of that poster, put it right on TV. We want everybody to see it. Get up there, look. Wait. Ah, the Birmingham Bird! The Birmingham Bird! Johnny Rich with the feathers all over him. Look at that poster. Look at that poster. I think that's great. Oh, it's hilarious. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's great. Hey.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute, John. Now, Johnny, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, don't cause any trouble out here. Hey, whoa, watch out. Hey, we've got a bald head there. Brother. Well, we've got chaos and bedlam here. And wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Well, we've got total chaos going on out here. The Riches, and they're getting some just desserts right now. Last Christmas, at the Boutwell Auditorium in Birmingham, Alabama, the showdown finally came. Hair versus hair. And as you can see right here, it was one of the Nightmares who lost that match and subsequently lost his hair. However, the Nightmares are not people to give up easily. They have issued a challenge that the Riches have gladly accepted, and another hair versus hair match is going to come up. This means either Tommy Rich or Johnny Crash Rich will end up from this match bald, or the second Nightmare is going to end up bald. As you can see here, the one Nightmare suffering the ultimate disgrace, having his hair removed after losing to the Riches. Well, it's a long way from being over yet, and I can assure you of this. Johnny and Tommy Rich are bound and determined they're going to get the second Nightmare and his hair. The second Nightmare and the one bald Nightmare are guaranteeing everyone that they're going to strip the hair from one of the Riches. It all remains to be seen. At Fort Whiting Armory Friday night at 8:30, and it will be the Mardi Gras Spectacular, 2 double steel cage match nights. A Nightmare cage match, Tommy and Johnny Rich against the Nightmares. A Continental cage match, Brad Armstrong against luscious Robert Fuller. A World Junior Heavyweight title, Denny Brown defends against Tim Horner. A $20,000 bounty match, the Bullet against Boomer Lynch. Southeastern title, Norvel Austin against Mr. Olympia. Roberto Soto against the exotic Adrian Street. Hey, immediately following the great parade in Mobile at Fort Whiting Armory Friday night, 8:30, the Mardi Gras Spectacular #2, and I might point out it will be This gentleman right here for the Southeastern title.
Well, first of all, Gordon, is Lady Maxine going to be there?
I don't know.
Well, then, Norvel Austin, you ain't got a prayer, brother. I'm going to be the Southeastern champion.
Oh, very confident. Mr. Lynch?
$20,000 against the Bullet. Well, I know who the Bullet is. It's Bob Armstrong, because my friend Mr. Olympia unmasked him once before. So just get out the money, because we'll make it official this time.
I'm requesting, Gordon, they put that match second, because, boy, I want you to walk knee-deep in the blood.
You know, rhinoceros butted Boomer H. Lynch, you are an idiot. You don't know nothing, and half of that's nonsense, but I know this. Mardi Gras Spectacular 2, they having a double cage down there in Norvel. They're going to start at 8:30, give everybody time to go to the parade, then come down and see the big fight, and you got somebody I want you to handle for me, and that's the mass marvel, Mr. Olympia.
Yes, sir, and I'm going to pour it on him hard and heavy. You say you can take this title. You say I ain't got nobody in my corner. Well, I don't need nobody in my corner. I can take care of myself by myself, and it's going to be a big extravaganza. Call it the Mardi Gras #2. I'll be glad to be there. You be there. So come, get ready to fight.
Amen.
A cage match, you and Brad Armstrong.
That's right, and what I meant, boy, is that you're going to be walking in the blood them nightmares created them riches. Then I'm going to create some of the same stuff for you, punk.
Next week begins fantastic February here on Continental Championship Wrestling. There will be a 6-man elimination tag team match, plus you'll be seeing the World Junior Heavyweight Champion Denny Brown in action. All of this and much, much more beginning our fantastic February. Till then, Gordon Soley saying so long from deep in the heart of Dixie.